Hi guys, welcome to Upskillian. Chenmay here. So basically this particular interview question is asked in most of the Power BI interviews where the interviewer wants to check which all data sources have you worked with. So they can ask a very simple question saying, have you used SQL Server to connect to Power BI? And if you say yes, they may ask you the process how to connect. Well, the process is very simple and let's see that. Okay, so you can see that Power BI is opened here. Now let's go to get data. Okay, in get data I have all these data connectors here and I want to connect only to SQL Server, right? So I'll go and select SQL Server here. So when I select SQL Server as a database connector, I get two things. The first is the server name and the database name. Right. So let us see how do we extract the server name and the database name. So I'll go ahead and open SQL Server now. So you can see that the SQL Server is now open and it is asking me to connect to SQL Server. Right. So if you see here, I get to see the server name here. Right. Chenmay/SQL Express is the name of the server. I'll just copy the server name. Okay. So let me do one thing. Let me go and connect to the server. Right. So when I have connected to the server, you can see towards the left side, I have the details here. Right. So if I go back to Power BI, what does it want? It wants the server name and the database name. Right. So I'll go here and if you see in the server name, I'll just right click. When I right click, I get all these options. Right. I'll go to properties and in properties, you see that I have the name of the server. I'll just double click here and copy this. Right. And I'll go back to Power BI. So I'm here in Power BI. I'll just paste the name of the server. Right. And the database name. So the database name is optional. Let us enter this also. So if we go back to SQL Server and if I expand the database, you get to see some databases here. Right. So let me go ahead and bring the AdventureWorks database. Right. Again, I'll go here, right click, and in right click I have again properties. And in properties, I'll go ahead and just copy the name of the database. I'll select this, right click, copy. So I come here back to Power BI and paste the database name. Right. So after I'm done with this, I get two options below that. One is import mode, the other is direct query. Correct. So for time being, let's select on import mode. And let's click on OK. So now you can see that Power BI has connected to SQL Server and it has list of all the tables inside the database that is AdventureWorks. Right. So these are the different tables that we have. So we have some tables called dim with the prefix. Those are called dimension tables and few tables with fact as a prefix. Those are called fact tables. So let me get two tables, one dimension table and one fact table. So let me get the employee table as the dimension table here and fact finance table here. So I've got two tables. So now I have an option either to load the data or transform the data, right? Let me click on load and you can see that the data from SQL Server is now loaded to Power BI. That's how we connect Power BI to SQL Server. Okay. Now you can see that those tables are here. And if I go to the table view, I'm able to see those tables here. The employee table and the finance table. Got it? So this is how we bring data from SQL Server to Power BI. So basically note down this process. The first is basically you click on get data, SQL Server as a data source connector and paste it in Power BI. And then select the data connectivity mode. Mostly we select import as the data connectivity mode. Also, we will discuss on what's the difference between import and direct query. Right. That's how you connect to SQL Server. And this is not only restricted to SQL Server, guys. Most of the database we connect following this process, right? Thank you. Hey guys, I hope you loved this video. If yes, please like this video, subscribe to Upskillian, and if you want more such videos, please put it in the comment section. Thank you everyone. Have a great day.